Hello YouTube friends and subscribers. I'm in California at the moment visiting some friends, and they are having their double garage turned into living accommodation, the sort of thing you might have as a Airbnb, for example. This seems to be quite normal in Los Angeles, where you convert the back garden into an alternative residential dwelling. So I thought it'd be interesting to just have a little walk around and see some of the building techniques that apply in this part of California. The first thing I'm noticing on the rubbish heap here is the soil pipe, and their soil pipes here are 90 millimeters on the exterior, undersized to what we would certainly use in the UK. As you can see, stud work. They've just been round and done something, I guess that's some kind of waterproofing paint on the floor here. Very pretty. So I'm not sure if this is going to stay, this chipboard stuff, but eventually this whole interior will be plasterboarded. Something I find interesting, all this this plumbing here. This is the kitchen area, and this will be the kitchen sink waste. I think this is some kind of testing valve to see what kind of pressure or pollution's coming up through this pipe, which obviously goes down into the sewer. This is fascinating, the way they bring in the hot and cold supply. This thing's made of copper. It just fixes to the studs, and then they solder the copper tube into that stuff. They go solid copper here with this hot and cold supply, and then straight onto plastic using this fitting, and then that supply pipe goes through the studs. Obviously this is I think this is for washing machine, this place here, or a dishwasher. For some reason that bit's done in solid copper, bit of insulation there, but then it goes back to plastic, and the it looks as if the waste is in this box here, and that goes down through the floor again. Now I believe this is the gas coming in. That's like steel. It comes around. I can't quite remember what this thing is. I think some of their washing machine kit has a gas. It operates by gas, believe it or not. And the gas supply, the flexible part of it, is coated in yellow. You see, and we're looking up into the roof space now, and that goes right across the roof space. I think the gas is always has a yellow skin on it, and that goes outside. Obviously, comes in through the wall there. On the plumbing, the hot side seems to have lagging on it. That's all going to be buried inside the stud work. Metal plates over the pipes. This is the gas is strapped on. Very interesting. In the bathroom, I think this is the bathroom. This is the sink in the bathroom. So I guess this is just like this, just temporarily while until the fittings are ready. Same thing here. Cold supply, hot. Studs, pipework protected. This is going to be the toilet waste. Shower. They don't seem to have shower trays here. They build the shower, the base of the shower. They do sand and cement, put tile it all, major work. But of course you can have any size shower tray then. This is the shower controls. And that goes up through the ceiling. And then the hot and cold, certainly they've just run in the roof void. Amazing. They've actually taken the precaution of clipping it onto the chamber joist. Right, now with the electrical stuff, I have no idea, this is all guesswork, I'm just finding it interesting. I guess this would be the consumer unit here with some kind of a main switch. I don't know if this is wired in or whether this is going to be, you know, individual fuses. As far as I can see, this will be the main incoming. I think the yellow stuff is power, and I think the white is lighting. I don't know, maybe that's the main incoming. I don't know, and that's just the stuff that goes to run the cooker. I wonder if we can follow it around the ceiling. Yeah. So this, we'll go outside in a minute and have a look and see where that stuff's coming from. Yeah, so that big black cable is obviously the incoming. And this would be the main juice to the inside of the property. Pretty big cores. That is core, big stuff. That goes to the inside of the property. This here seems to be the earth. So that's multi-core stuff. On a solid copper rod belted into the ground, a minimum amount, I guess. I presume this is going to stay and it's not just there temporarily. And that earths onto the water pipe, the incoming water. Obviously I have no idea what I'm talking about here. This is just guesswork. Perhaps you can leave your comments in the space below and explain what these things are. This feels like the equivalent of our stuff in the UK that comes from the street to the meter. I don't know why there's two cables that come in from outside. Anyway, this is how they're going to wire these. This is lighting, I'm guessing. Nice deep metal box. Plenty of room for fiddling about in there, guys. This is something that's going to work, an appliance down here, I think. Let's have a look. Another lighting box. This is plastic. This one's plastic, just fixed onto the side of the stud. And that would be the power here on yellow. There's another one here. Plastic, nice and deep. The whole width, actually, that's 4 inches deep. Now, as far as the timber stud framing stuff goes, we've got a triple 4x2 on the side of an opening. That's a 3x3 lintel across there. And a double 4x2 for the windowsill. A 3x3 post, which is in position so that the tie down fixes directly to that. Now this is a tie down, and they drill into the concrete, fill that up with resin, and then stick the threaded rod into it, and then fix the tie down to the 3x3. I think I've got that right. It may be that one to the right there goes right down into the concrete, and this other thing only hooks on the bottom of that plate. This is actually a timber plate there. So with the framing, the same again here. They've actually put a bit of chipped woody stuff in there, presumably to get this width. Something like a 6x4 lintel over an opening which is 7 feet wide. There's going to be a little loft space up there, so they've provided what probably ceiling joists, so we would call it, and then decided to use noggins to fill in the spaces between the ceiling joists. So the door to the bathroom is a double stud with a 3x3 lintel, and above it I gather that decent sized stick of timber up there, which is about 8x4, is something to do with this tying down of the building, as is these metal straps here, which is supposed to form a chain from the floor right up to the roof. So just so that the roof of the property doesn't get ripped off as soon as there's a decent wind blowing. Oh yeah, there's just one last thing that I found interesting. This hollow copper tube apparently is to do with the air conditioning unit. So that, I don't know how to start. That's just foam. But that's about a 10mm tube, and then beside it is another one that's probably 4 or 5mm. That contains the gases, I guess, for the aircon kit. There we are, guys. I hope you found that reasonably interesting. I'm just curious at the building techniques that go on here. Perhaps you can leave some comments and fill in the gaps for me below. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to see what else I get up to, mostly in the UK, admittedly. And in the building and fixing the car, etc. Bye.